thoughts are being recycled. Depending on the environment, depending on the circumstances or the experiences, thoughts are being recycled. Meaning, even though we've had this sit down in this period of growth, in this period of retrospection and introspection, that certain circumstances or experiences are, I heard, like causing delays because we're still holding on to versions of us or ideologies and thoughts of how we feel about people, places, and things. And apparently this can like delay manifestations, intentions, dreams, and goals. There was like doubt and worry and insecurity in a split second within this thought. And the beautiful thing is that I was able to recognize the thought that came to mind and go, wow, this is unhealthy. Knowing that I have every reason to move forward, to change, to move, to live, to grow, that thought still came to the forefront of my mind, which means two things are existing at once. And I know more than ever now that whatever it is that I believe in wants me to send clear signals. And because I'm holding two types of thoughts and two types of feelings at once, I can believe that they're holding up or delaying my goals or my manifestations, intentions, or dreams, or whatever you call them. And there's this feeling of needing to send clear and concise feelings, clear and concise thoughts, intentions to whatever it is that you believe in, or to yourself, or to your practice, to your community. But it felt almost as if the thought was trying to strike fear inside of me. It felt as if I was worried or doubtful or insecure. And I was able to catch it in that moment, like, wow, this isn't a conducive thought. This thought isn't conducive of my growth, because knowing the work that we've done, the introspection that we've done, the reflecting that we've done, the healing that we've done, the changing that and the changes that we've undergone, we know without a shadow of a doubt we're worth it, we're unafraid, we're brave, and we're ready. Most of all, we're ready. And that lets me know that I need to start making some changes. Nothing big, nothing huge, but anything and everything that can produce better thoughts and better feelings. And I believe that I talked about this, feeling better feelings and experiencing things, putting ourselves in places and around people that actually contribute to thoughts and experiences, habits and practices, ideologies that are conducive for our growth, because we are growing. Just as we spoke about that pruning, the process of pruning. And so this seems like a thought that needs some pruning to help better and stimulate the growth of the entire stem. So there is this period where we are, and I spoke about this, getting it in. There's this strong sense of getting it in and removing ourselves, no matter how we have to go about doing that, for the benefit of our growth, for the stimulation of our growth. We're moving up, we're moving on, we're moving in, moving out, moving forward, however we have to go about doing so. And so with that thought, it's gonna take time. And I whispered back to myself as if I was sending myself some support and encouragement. Anything and everything that you put your mind to is going to take its time. Anything that you decide to create or birth or begin or start is going to take time. My response to the thought was more supportive and encouraging, but the initial thought itself felt so fear-based, felt so doubtful, as if I had practiced this thought pattern before, or I picked up the thought pattern. I had been programmed with that type of thought pattern. And this is what we mean, or this is what I mean by pruning. Whatever isn't conducive to the growth, we can begin to prune. We can begin to pick it off and continue to stimulate the growth of the stem, the growth of ourselves, the growth of our being, the growth of our health, our wellness, and life as we know it. And this may mean making physical changes, emotional changes, financial changes, spiritual shifts, even maybe to our diet or nutritional intakes. However we go about doing that is going to ensure us growth. I felt so strongly as if it was just a culmination of what my environment supports me or helps me curate or contribute. It was like it's produced by the environment. I couldn't help but feel like this is being produced by where I am and who I'm with. I'm calling it as it is. This is a strong indication of where I am and who I'm with are no longer serving as viable resources, reliable sources, and healthy conduits for the benefit of my health and wellness and growth. It's just not working. It's not cutting it, so it has to get cut. It has to get trimmed. It has to get pruned, all for the sake of my growth, which is so very important. We are so close to something. We are so close to the birthing of something, to the blossoming of something, the success of it, the return on investment of it. We are so close to a breakthrough. Exactly. We are so close to a breakthrough. And over the past week, I've just had this strong sense of feeling good. What can we do to bridge that gap, which we talked about? What can we do to bridge that gap? Feel good. Feel as good as possible and stimulate the feeling of feeling good. And I'll be practicing it. I'll be practicing this, and I'll be letting you guys know exactly how that works out for me, because now it's not about necessarily what you do. We've already done literally everything that needs to be done. It feels like the bridging of that gap, that financial gap, that relationship gap, that physical gap, mental, spiritual, emotional gap, or the gap between us and our manifestations, dreams, and goals is feeling good. Feel good. Not what we do, but necessarily how we feel. And as I begun to speak, I mentioned sending out clear and concise signals. Those signals to the universe or whatever it is that you believe in, or even in yourself. Send yourself clear and concise signals. You've already said it with your mouth. You've already thought it with your mind. You've already physically taken steps towards it, and it was received. Okay? The way to bridge the gap is strongly feeling like stimulating good feelings, doing what feels good, saying what feels good, receiving what feels good, placing ourselves where it feels good, around people who makes us feel good, and stimulating that feeling, holding that feeling. If walking makes you feel good, go walk a mile. And walk it every day. That's 7 counts of stimulated feeling good feelings that are sending clear and concise energetic signals or messages or signs to whatever it is that you believe in, that you feel good and you like feeling this way. So you'll find that you have more open opportunities. Oh, that just clicks so good for me, to go and walk a mile. You notice your friends inviting you to a path on your way to work. You find a new trail. You end up physically moving, and there's a trail right next to you. You'll find, and that's just an example, but this can play out. Play with it. If you're a skeptic, be a skeptic, but play with it. Try it out and see what it does. But I have this strong urge and this strong feeling, so I will be, over the course of maybe the next month, trying this out strongly. Stimulating good feelings and feeling good feelings and holding those good feelings, really basking in them, the feeling of happiness, contentment, satisfaction, and joy, and sending those signals clearly and concisely to whatever it is that we believe in. Stimulating our nervous system, attracting, I should say, like-minded people or circumstances and experiences and scenarios that feel exactly the same way that we've been stimulated to feel, or that we've been feeling through that stimulation. Because we've been feeling bad, we've been feeling horrible, we've been feeling unlucky, we've been feeling unheard, overlooked, we've been feeling all the feels. And come on, guys, let's be honest, those feelings, those strong feelings, because we know when we feel mad, we're mad, right? And I believe I talked about this before here on the channel. When we feel angry, we really feel it. These are strong, valid, potent emotions. Remember that? If you've been rocking with me, you remember that. Those are pure, potent emotions when we're mad, when we're sad, even when we're happy. But over the course of, I'll say, from last summer to this summer, we've put that work in. We've undergone so many changes within the last year. Whenever you really began to make those conscious decisions, or whenever we began to make those conscious decisions to really change our life, change our mind, our body, our habits, we've undergone that work. We've undergone that work. We've taken the steps physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. We've done it. And so here it is, asking for that final push of us to just feel good. What do I need to do? Feel good. Let's top it off. This is like the cherry on top. This is feeling like the cherry on top. Feel good. The universe wants to know that that's how you want to feel. So imagine all of that hard work, dedication, and devotion over the period of time in which we had been working on ourselves. And then we're like, it's almost given like the Eight of Wands. If you read tarot, or if you are familiar with the imagery, the Eight of Wands is that fast-paced movement. You're sending those clear and concise desires right behind your manifestations, amplifying them and guaranteeing that you hit a target. And with 8 of those, or with the stimulation of those good feelings, and you're sending them right behind your hard work, dedication, devotion, and all the changes that you've been making, you're bound to hit one on the head. And it's just going to be one epiphany after the other. One epiphany after the other. One revelation after the other. You are bound to hit one on the head. And when you hit one, they're all going to fall like dominoes, because it's so action packed. There's so many intentions that you have. It's not just one. But I'm feeling like with these good feelings, they're going to be hitting them one after the other. You're going to get intentions from 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 1 month ago, 1 week ago. You're just going to be hitting it precisely on the head. It's going to be like a bullseye dart effect. That's truly what I'm getting. And it costs nothing but good feelings. Yeah, I know exciting things or fun things we feel like, oh, that costs, but if it's in the budget, go for it. If it doesn't put a strain on you financially, go for it. If it's looking like a walk in the park, go for it. All is valid. Start as small and as humbly as you'd like. But I can't help but feel this strong feeling that it's pruning time. We've grown. We see our growth. No matter what our environment is mimicking, friends and families, jobs, practices, habits, ideologies are mimicking, we have caused our glitch in the system. We know we've changed. We see our growth, and we are stimulating it by continuing to prune and cut and pick off what no longer serves us, ensuring more growth. And soon we'll even see the results of that, because look, now that we've grown, that means we have to maintain the growth, which means when you're growing a flower for a while, you'll be looking after plants before the flowers actually started to bloom. I spent quite some time pruning, and I have a video in my short section if you'd like to see me take care of that plant from seed to sunflower. It was a process, and it's almost as if I got so lost and so enveloped in the process of growing the sunflower that I forgot it was a sunflower plant or a sunflower seed. I really did, until I went back and I was like, oh, this is supposed to grow a sunflower. I was so enveloped and so like in love with the process of going out and growing and watering and pruning and changing its soil and just mothering this plant, that when it grew me a sunflower, I was absolutely in tears. It's almost as if I was done, or I was finished, or I had reached the goal. The bees came. It even attracted bees, which also I have in the short section of the channel. Don't hesitate, please guys, go check it out, because this ties in so beautifully with this analogy. But yes, it even fed bees for a period of time, and once the process of the blooming and the feeding was over, it dried out. But I was so in love with the process of growing those seeds and picking them and pruning them every damn day that I forgot about the sunflower. But it didn't stop the sunflower from coming, which tells me get so enveloped in the feeling of feeling good that you sort of like ease off of the initial manifestation or the initial intention, or even the coming of it, the blossoming of it, the appearance of it, or the alignment of it. Just get so enveloped in feeling good and sending kisses and hugs and love and bliss, joy, and happiness to your intentions, that they come to you. They're attracted to you. They're at your command. They're at your feet. They want to serve you, your manifestations, your intentions, your dreams, goals. They're at your feet. Is it beckoning call or beckoning call? But yes, wow, that's absolutely beautiful, y'all. And I felt it. We are some beautiful feelers. Wherever your clair is, sentience, audience, claircognitance, we're some feelers. This collective is some beautiful feelers or sensors. Like, we're on point, or hearers. Whatever you are, you're good at it. You're so good at it, because that thought, when I woke up from my midday nap, is what I like to call them. I used to feel so guilty for taking midday naps. Now I will midday nap my life away. And that thought had me thinking like, no, enough of that. Because guys, we've grown. And that, you know how they say nothing ever really changes until you're so tired and you're so fed up that you make the change, or you become the change that you want to see. Or we're on it. I feel like this is exactly the point in which this collective is in. We are the change. We're becoming the change. We're initiating the change. We're unafraid. We're brave. We're going this way. We're charting unknown territory. We're taking that first step, stepping into the unknown. We're just becoming. We're becoming. We've decided. We've been initiating the hell out of those changes. Rest assured, we've done that. Rest assured, you've done that. Now what do? I'm no genius, but try this. Try feeling good. Knowing that you've done everything you needed to do. Knowing that you've solidified everything. Knowing that your manifestations, your intentions, your beliefs, dreams, goals were signed, sealed, and delivered to a higher power, or whatever it is that you believe in. And the only task on that list was feel good, in big bold letters. Feel as good as you can. Feel blissful, feel happy, feel pleasure. Feel your emotions, feel passionate again, feel happy, feel childish, feel childlike, just feel beautiful as you can. And see where that gets you. Stimulate it long enough to actually see some change. Or see what you see what you feel, see what you gain, see what you lose, see what shows up, and see what falls away. And that's the journey that I'll be on. Because wow, I'm wow. I actually feel good. I kid you not. I actually feel good with the deliverance of this. And I'm not a spokesman. I don't feel, just side note, I don't feel like a deliverer of messages, because I'm powerful, but the community that I'm from, or the community that, like my community, they don't really use words or terminologies or shit like this. Like, I'm no priest at a pulpit, no offense, but I don't feel like I deliver messages. I feel like I'm your friend, and I'm coming to you talking as I would my childhood friend, as I would my siblings, as I would a receptive audience. To hell with who it is. I talk to you as I would someone who listens, and who doesn't mind listening, and who is, empowered and feeling supported and encouraged and motivated by my words. But I really, really, really love speaking with you about this. I feel so good. And this is a good indication that this is something that I can believe in. My channel and my podcast is something that I can believe in, something that I can keep pouring myself into, because it invokes that good feeling. See, look, we're already there, and I didn't have to go far, I didn't have to reach far, and I could start as humbly as I'd like. But yes, I've held you. Thank you so very much for tuning in and taking this time to share in this space with me. So much love and support on your journey that I'm sending you, and I cannot wait to talk to you soon. Bye, guys.